Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today's video is not going to have an intro, but I decided to do one quickly just because I know there's a lot of people that follow the channel that might watch a video and go, well, where was the intro? So here's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get more frequent uploads going. I want to do some shorter videos. Not all of them, just maybe one video a week or so. A 5-minute video, I show you one watch really quickly so you can get the idea. I do feel there's a lot that's lost in photos, and if I show it to you in front of the camera, you know, I think that that's a much better representation. So in the future, just look for videos that are going to be a little bit quicker, easier on the ears, if you will, but don't worry, the watch and learns. And when I do a whole series of watches, definitely going to give it attention. Orient Triton is coming. Finally got word, and that will be a long video when that one happens. Let's get over and check out what I want to show you today. So it is the season of the landscaper, so I apologize if there's background noise. I'm trying to cut it out, but never know if you're going to hear it. So yeah, it's a Damasko. I was going to push the crown in and start it running, and I saw an O-ring right below the crown. Check that out. Do you see it? I think you can see it on camera. Just below the crown on the stem, there's a little O-ring that's actually out, even when the crown is pulled, which means when you push it in and screw it down, that O-ring is gonna get seated. But there's more O-rings inside. I thought that was really cool. One of the locking features of the crown. So I'm sorry. So I kind of got ahead of myself there. So yeah, I'm going to look at the Damasko DA47 today. This is a fully luminous dial Damasko. I picked Damasko as the first watch to do in this, in these 5-minute videos, simply because I launched them like a week ago or so, and usually when a new brand comes out, a couple $100 watch, $300 watch, $400 watch, there's a decent reply, and they trickle out the door here and there. With a $1,000, $2,000 watch, usually you would anticipate that, well, it's going to take a while to gain traction. But not the case. I was actually pleasantly surprised at how many sold in the first week of having them. So I said, you know what? I want to show you more because I think the watches are absolutely stunning and beautiful. And, what better way is there than on a video? So, again, the Damasko DA47, it's going to retain the same characteristics as the ones I showed you, most of the ones I showed you in the last video. It is just about a 42mm diameter case, 12.5 thick, 48 tip to tip, 20mm lug. Now that 42 on the diameter, that's including the bezel. You see the bezel sticks out from the case just a little bit. So the case itself is really about 40mm. It is powered by an ETA 2836 movement, hand winds and hacks. That means when you unscrew the crown, you can wind it, pull it out one click. I can change the day. I'm pretty sure I'm in AM. I am. And you pull it out 2 clicks, you can change the time. It's like I showed you, when you change the time, the seconds hand stops. So one direction does the day, the other direction does, the other direction does the date. 2 languages, it's English and German. Excellent, excellent high quality movement. 40-hour power reserve approximately, so you can take it off at night, not wear it the next day, and it will still be running the following day. Comes on a great black leather strap with white stitching. Sign buckle. It is 100 meters water resistant. One of the specialties of the watch is that it is hardened by a Damasko process that makes it really nearly impossible to scratch. Couple that with an AR coated crystal, AR on both sides, super hard AR coating, Sapphire Crystal. The watch will basically look new probably for a very long time, save the bezel. You'll probably wind up scratching the bezel a bit. But other than that, the watch will maintain its newness, its new car look, if you will, for a very long time. The standout of the watch, for me, is the loomed dial. No loom on the hands. Check out those jet black hands. So you know that when the dial lights up, those hands are going to pop against the lit up background. So let's flip out the lights and see what I am talking about. Look at the loom. Check that out. Look at the hands, how the hands pop against it. You have a bezel at the top. It's a bidirectional bezel. I should have said that before, but I'll say it again when I'm done with this part. Look at the loom. Look at the date, the day. Look at the glow. Look at my glove. I've done this on a few watches already, but check that out. Glows a beautiful green, super luminova. You will never, ever have a difficult time reading this watch in the dark. I can't believe that. I love the black on the lume, on the dial, and as well as the bezel. I think it pops really nicely all together. It makes it a great looking package. So as I was saying, it is a bidirectional bezel, so it rotates both ways. 60 click. It's not a 60 click, it's like a 60 clunk. It just falls into place. I don't know if you can hear that. The filtering on the mic might cut it out. But it is insane. What would you use this for? Well, double time zone. You can line up whichever hour marker you want at your hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 12. And you could track a second time zone. Another thing that a lot of people chimed in on the last video was that they said they use it as a counter, a timer, which I thought was kind of weird. You put it on, you adjust the triangle to the minutes, and then if the minute hand gets to 1, you multiply it by 5 for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. A little convoluted, but hey, if that works for you, more power to you. One thing I wish they would have done with this strap, if it was possible, glow-in-the-dark stitching. That would have been just so cool if they could have loomed the thread on the strap. That would just follow through. So the price on this one is $1,400. Swiss movement, German engineering, German technology, hard coatings, the whole 9 yards. Let's throw it on the wrist and check it out real quick. So here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. It looks great. Not a problem on the lug to lug, not a problem on the diameter. What a sharp looking watch. Not sure if it's for me personally. I've got my eye on some of the other black dial ones, and there's some black dial ones that we don't carry yet that have blue hands. I think those are going to talk to me in a future shipment. Good for me, bad for you if you want to buy it, because there'll probably be one less when the watches are unpacked. But what a fantastic fit on standard size men's wrists. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Damasko DA47 in one of our new kind of 5-minute videos. Hopefully it's around 5 minutes. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down below and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.